Like, oh no. Doing that.
Sips.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna go like that. We're gonna.
It's pouring lukewarm spritzes over ice.
No, they're ice.
Are you like this? Like, if you're like a Diet Coke drinker, like if you give me a lukewarm soda poured over ice, it doesn't even come close to how good like an ice cold can.
Oh, I mean,
over ice is.
I
Makes it
always am
totally
like,
different.
that would it's not that bad, but if it was really, really cold, I would just right on up. Get a little touch-up. Oh, I'm like, what are we holding?
No, I'm going like this.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
I mean, you can hold my hand.
No,
too,
like,
if
are
you
we
need
holding
to.
hands?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time and coming, and welcome to the Touch Up podcast. I love that we're drinking your drinks. We have to. I mean, listen.
Nothing. I have this in the fridge.
Okay, well, welcome. And if you're wondering if at 7.5 months pregnant, if I'm going to have a couple sips, I'm going to.
Good for
So
you.
just-
No judgment here.
I mean, just get that out of the way. I know what everybody's thinking, and they're thinking correct.
No,
Yes.
We're thinking you're in the healthy zone.
Oh, I'm in
You're
the healthy
fine.
zone.
She's fine.
He's
You're
fully
good.
cooked. I can kind of do whatever I want at this
Thriving.
point. I'm just coasting.
Yeah.
I love it.
But Jojo, it's so good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in literally.
I think
I
it
don't
was
even
20, like 17, 18. I don't know.
All I remember is I think we were in Texas.
We were in Dallas.
Yeah, we were in Dallas. We were with Caitlin Bristow, and I threw a pony in your hair, and that's all I remember. I was like,
Yeah,
"You want
and
a
it was
pony?
a
Let's
great
do a
pony.
pony." Yeah, that's so funny.
6 minutes later, beautiful pony.
I know.
Yeah.
6 minutes later, a beautiful
Like a
pony, and
magician.
since then, I mean, I feel like so many things have happened. You've moved. You're no longer in the States, and I didn't know that you had. I mean, who doesn't love a sister? We love sisters so much. I didn't even know you had a sister.
Sister-in-law.
Oh.
She's married into the family.
Oh, you guys aren't even like. I love that you guys started a brand together. That's so
Look at that.
cute. That's so cute.
Wait, so you guys are sister-in-laws?
Yeah.
How
So
sweet is
she
that?
Mallory married my oldest brother.
Okay.
And yeah, it actually worked out. That's
I-
called the
You're like-
sister-in-law. We got the lotto. The sister-in-law lotto. I got lucky.
Yes.
Big time. 'cause that could go
Absolutely.
the whole other.
Yeah, it could
way.
have. You
Yeah.
guys could have been suing each other instead of having a business together. So that.
Very true.
But
Yeah.
you're like, did we just
We're not
become
there
best
yet.
friends? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess it depends on how good the contract is. But how did you guys start Saint Spritz? Because it's so cute, and we're about to try it. But
Yeah,
tell me everything: how it was born, how it was inspired. All of
It's
it.
so funny because I mean, like I have zero experience in the alcohol industry. Mallory was a full-time stay-at-home mom with her kids. But I think for us, my brother got married in Italy. So as a family in 2022, it was 2022, yeah, I think so. 2022, just as a family, we spent a good chunk of time in Italy just because he was getting married there, and we were all just like captivated by the spritz culture. We were drinking spritzes everywhere.
Yes.
And then we came home and it was like our little inside joke. Like I'd text her, like, we spritz. And then I think it just kind of happened organically. We were like hosting and we would pour one spritz and then like everybody was drinking them. And we just thought, wouldn't it be better if these were just in a can ready to crack and pour over ice? So we went to the virtual store to buy them and we couldn't find any. And then we did find some and they weren't like the same vibe that we felt on the Amalfi Coast or the taste. So we wanted to really like capture that.
Yeah.
And as part of that, make it better for you because we discovered we did like I mean, honestly, we were down in spritzes on the Amalfi Coast, not having a clue what was in all those drinks. And then we found out like loads of added sugar, red dye 40, yellow 6. I mean, these are all things that just says like, pretty health conscious people like we would normally be aware of, but like we're not aware of. Yeah, we're not like hitting the Hawaiian punch after a long
And
day.
these were all the additives in Italy, like on the Amalfi
Even
Coast. These are the spritzes that they're making there.
So it's actually different.
Yeah.
The product itself is different. Not our product. Aperol spritzes in general in Italy are different than the ones in the U.S.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
As in
When
most
when I was in Italy, all I drank during the day was an Aperol spritz. Literally for fucking breakfast. I was like, I'll have an Aperol spritz. Thanks so much. Like
There's
all
just
the
something
time.
really about that like spritz culture that I think we became like just really in love with. That like aperitivo hour, and so I think it's just amazing. Well, so just to Mallory's point, like we did a deep dive, found out nothing really existed that we wanted as consumers, at least, and so we're like, hell, let's just do it. We had no clue what we were doing.
Yeah,
but we were
of
like,
course.
let's do it.
That's how the best. Do you think we know what we're
Nobody
doing?
knows what
No,
they're doing.
nobody
You
knows
just
what they're
gotta go
doing.
balls
Yeah,
deep.
welcome
Yeah.
to the
Jump.
fake it till you make it club. I actually have a question, and I hope this isn't a stupid question, but what entails a spritz? Is it like a liqueur? Oh, okay.
That was my question too.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
What is a spritz exactly? Like, I
Yeah,
wanna know
because
more.
like ranch water, or what's the big one that we were drinking for like
the high noons.
yeah, like what those
all
aren't
those are, like,
spritzes, right?
vodka-based.
No.
Okay. So what makes a spritz a spritz?
It's prosecco, and then a liqueur, and then soda water. So
There's
for
3
an
parts.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
an
we love
Aperol
spritzes
spritz.
so much, because we love prosecco.
It's a
That's why.
3 type deal.
Wow.
Oh.
bang.
For us, though, like, so that's a traditional spritz that we're all used to drinking, right? It's the liqueur, it's the prosecco, it's the club soda. For us, we wanted to kind of create a canned cocktail that was basically like inspired by those traditional, like iconic spritzes from Italy that we love. But we wanted it to be a little bit lighter, a little bit more refreshing, obviously cleaner. So all of our spritzes are an orange wine base. And we're no added sugars and obviously
God.
no artificial dyes or
I
ingredients.
love orange wine
Loves orange wine.
so much. I love orange wine so much.
So good, yeah.
Wait, what made you guys want to go orange wine?
I think when we were just at the flavor house, we played around with so many different formulations. And
Yeah.
like for us, it all just came down to flavor. Like we really wanted to nail that like for our first flavor at least. It was like inspired by the Aperol Spritz.
Which was which flavor? Which was the
that's
first?
Amalfi. That's orange.
The
So that
orange
was our
one.
very
Okay,
first product
Amalfi
we
in a
launched.
can.
That's what we should try too. We'll do like 1 and 1.
Okay, yeah.
The one that you have in front of you, Hugo, is like kind of our rock star right now. People are losing their mind over it. It might be my fave at the moment, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, I had one before because we shot a podcast and I had the lime basil and it was delicious.
Divine.
Love that.
Yeah.
So
How cute.
refreshing.
Well, let's crack these open. So what made you want to do an elderberry lime, an elderflower lime one? Like, how did you come up with? Well, I know the Aperol Spritz inspired one, but what made you want to come up with these different concoctions? Or did you have like a professional mixologist help you?
Right here, baby. Yeah, we're looking at for the
The
brand.
2 alcoholics, darling.
Yeah, just us drinking. So, yes, we wanted Saint Spritz as a brand to just encompass those iconic Italian spritzes. And the 3 that we have are the 3 that are the 3 most iconic Italian spritzes. Your Amalfi, which is like the Aperol Spritz, the Sicily, which is similar to the Limoncello Spritz you can order at a bar in Italy, and then the Hugo Spritz, which is typically made with Saint Germain. So it's the top 3 spritzes in Italy. But
I would say our Sicily is not inspired, I don't think, by the limoncello. I think limoncello is the most known, but we think limoncellos are very sweet, and none of our drinks are going to ever pull too sweet. So we really like them refreshing, lighter, a little bit more on the balance of sweet and tart.
Yeah.
But definitely nothing overpowering.
This is so good.
Hugo.
So the Hugo is like our superstar.
This is so yummy. Like, oh no.
She's gonna be buzzed from one. Let me take.
You're doing that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go like that. We're gonna do the orange. That's so good.
Are you guys pouring lukewarm spritzes over ice?
No, they're ice.
You guys gotta ice those babies up for the full
you need
effect.
more ice?
We need more ice.
Oh, we need more ice.
We need more ice.
It's like, are you like this? Like, if you're like a Diet Coke drinker, like if you give me a lukewarm soda poured over ice, it doesn't even come close to how good like an ice cold can.
Oh, I mean, I always am like
different.
that. It's not that bad, but if it was really, really cold, I would just right on up.
Yeah, no, there's a big difference in the way that I think the flavor comes through.
Yeah. No, we'll put more ice in it for sure, but they are divine. Even half ice, they're divine.
Oh no, I just mixed.
Oh, you're mixing them.
I mixed. Ooh, I did that on purpose.
We have a
Yes, I did
mixologist on our hands.
that. I'm doing an experiment.
Okay, so yeah, the Amalfi is that iconic bittersweet spritz that everybody just loves, the bright orange spritz. You loving the Hugo though?
It's delicious.
Yeah,
This is a Hugo
they're
girl.
Mixed up together. Like,
yeah. This one I really like the elderflower.
I
a
think
lot.
the reason why we
elderflower
love
lime.
this Hugo so much is because, like, at least for me, like all of our drinks, we felt like everything that was in a can was like either really, really faked, like overly sweet, or just like a seltzer. So we wanted to be like a true cocktail in a can. And I felt like with the Hugo, like what I love so much about a Hugo Spritz from any sort of nice hotel bar is I love the flavor of Saint Germain, and that elderflower is just so delicious. But to get as much elderflower as I want, I have to do like an obscene amount of Saint Germain, which is like a lot of sugar and really syrupy. So I love our Hugo because you get all those amazing flavors, but it's not super sugary sweet. So that's like, it's just so delicious.
This is like the perfect cocktail for someone like me too, because I'm such a big wine drinker.
Yeah.
And I don't love a Truly. I don't love a, what's the other one? It's all like
all the same. Kind of bullshit.
This is something, and I love Prosecco. I also identify as European, so like this is like really hitting, slapping in a way that you have no idea. Feels so good.
I know. This is really.
What is the
you guys like them?
What's the alcohol content?
We love it.
5%.
5% ABV. So it's like, that was our thing too. Like, we loved to drink our spritzes. We wanted to make sure that we could drink a couple of them and not just feel like total shit.
Yeah.
And so that definitely helped with it being a little lower. It's also like, I think it's super refreshing. So like, I feel like, I don't know, this is just me. After like 1 to 2 Aperol spritzes, my mouth is like done with that syrupy taste. It's like, it's a little too heavy now for me. We wanted to kind of make that just a little bit more palatable and refreshing. And then also with just like our Amalfi flavor, like we know Aperol is a little bit of an acquired taste, right?
Yeah.
The bitters that come through is not for everybody. So we kind of just try to take that idea and just bring it down a skosh so that maybe somebody who was like, oh no, Aperol is not for me, could try our drink and be like, oh wait, I can handle that sort of like bittersweet in there.
Yeah.
You knocked it out of the park because I'm like that. That's why I'm drinking these and I'm going, oh, this is an Aperol Spritz for somebody who's like doesn't love like exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
I love that taste. It's it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
For sure it's acquired.
Yeah, and I'm definitely like you said, like I was definitely like the wine mom. Like I love wine. That's kind of like what I go to, wine or margaritas. Yeah. And I don't know like what it is. Like maybe it's my getting older or like post having kids. Like I can't drink all the wine that I used to be able to drink. Like I used to be like rosé all day, and now I'm like, I will be sick for 2 weeks if I drink rosé all day.
I mean, for like a million reasons too. You're like, there's so many calories. I feel like shit. It ruins my next day. Even if you don't feel like shit, you're not hungover. It's still like the lag time. You know what I mean?
Well, especially wines here too are so different, as you know. Like in Europe, it's all like you have to be really careful about where you're getting your wines from. The alcohol content's a lot higher than it is, so like that's why they make it so there so you can just like sip it all day.
I know
it's organic. Like there's a lot of they're finding Roundup cool, and like American vineyards cool.
Oh my god!
Think about it.
That's awful.
Cool.
We really know how to. In America, we really know how to cock things up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we really do. We just take a good thing and make it horrible.
Yeah.
Stay in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I know. Stay there forever. But also, are you guys like, where do we buy these? Or is it just online?
This is really exciting for us actually because we just went national, like which is a really big deal for us as like a brand new like baby small brand. Yeah. We just went national with Target a month ago.
Yeah.
What?
So this like January of last year we were only in Texas. And
oh my
January
God.
this year we were in almost 40 states. So it was a huge effort. Like it took basically everything we had.
Yeah. You look great.
So, like we
literally dead people. You look great.
So we made it. We're at Target nationally, and then Total Wine matched that footprint, and then we got Walmart in a select amount of. It's like almost 500 of their locations.
You guys, that's literally psychotic.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really cool.
insane.
And just so like everyone knows, because I think this is like kind of the funny thing about like any influencer or celebrity is like so many people are always like, oh, they have this like big conglomerate behind them that has all this money for marketing dollars. And like, you know, they're not really doing anything, bro. We're it is us two, my brother Ben, and like we have 2 other employees, and it's just our small little team. So like, that's why like Mallory joked the other day, someone was like, gosh, how does it feel to be like nationwide? You know, that like, that is it a GIF where like the people just get off a roller coaster and you're like this. That's been us the last year, but it's been like a super fun, crazy.
And we just got into Whole Foods in Texas, which is really
Huge.
big for us because when we formulated, we were like, we are formulating this for Whole Foods because for us, we were like, that's our customer, like Target, Whole Foods, people who love to travel and drink great drinks, and like that's our vibe. So
I love that for you guys. Manifesting Air One to be next for you, 100%. That would be so insane. And also, you guys should do like a cute little event in Nashville. I mean, I don't know if you ever thought of coming to Nashville, but I feel like this would be so insane here.
Yeah, we're actually working to expand into Nashville, so that's probably on the horizon for us. It makes total sense.
Target doesn't have any, doesn't sell wine there, so like all of our footprint, because it did take a lot of effort to get 40 states like under our belt.
Yeah,
a lot of that's around it, just the Target footprint. But yeah, this is just the beginning.
Hell yeah,
we're ready to take over Broadway.
Yeah, could you imagine? God. Do you know how many just like?
Once you have your baby
drunk. Oh yeah, no.
Then I'm coming, and then we're gonna do like a little night out.
We'll have a little girl. I'm gonna need it because I'm just casually 41 and pregnant. Hello, hi.
Love that.
Killing it.
I have to wear this every time I drink. I literally, I didn't do this on purpose.
Dress for the part. You know what I mean?
You guys look amazing.
Is there any kind of food that we're pairing your spritzes with that you enjoy?
Go ahead, Mal. She has thoughts on this.
First of all, I would pair it with anything and everything because now it's like embarrassing. Like I bring St. Spritz wherever I go. Like I'm not just trying to push our own product. I just prefer it.
You love it. Yeah.
But I love it with like a little aperitivo snack setup, little olives, cheese.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, I think with Mal, you know what's so funny? It's like people keep, I think, pigeonholing like a spritz into just a summer only drink.
Yeah.
But like for me, like you put me in Thanksgiving, Christmas time, like I don't want anything heavy while I'm also eating heavy food.
Yeah.
Like I want my beverage to still be refreshing. So like I'm a spritzer year round.
Yeah.
In the slopes, spritzing. Yeah. I'm in the sand, spritzing all year.
Exactly. Okay, now another question. Do you usually put it on ice or do you keep them really, really cold and then put them in a wine glass?
Okay, listen. Here's the thing. You always have to, in my opinion, to have the best flavor, the most crisp, the most refreshing. It doesn't matter what you're drinking, whether it's alcohol or not. If it's in a can, put it in the fridge the second you get it. When you're ready to drink it, obviously it's perfect and ready to go, ice cold out of the can. But we love to pour it over ice. So even you just always want your can cold because there's something about like the refreshing crisp of like opening a cold can and that like those bubbles that really come through. They come through even more when you pour over ice.
I think for me, it's like where I'm having it. Like if I'm on a boat or the beach, like an icy can, amazing. But if I'm like feeling fancy in my backyard, I'm putting it over ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
I mean, you know what's funny? That's a big reason why we spent so much time on the packaging and like the branding and the can itself. Because we really felt there was like this white space in the category of just like kind of a little bit more of an elevated can that you could like feel good showing up to a party with or a hosting event or like having your friends over for something. We didn't want just like an ugly can.
And that's also why we focus on what was in the drink too, so that if you did pour it into a glass,
it
has beautiful colors. It feels like a true cocktail.
Guys, these are like actually like really, really good.
Yeah, you guys did a really, really good job. And what is 4 of them? They retail at
what's the range? Because $14.99 is like everyday low price, but it's discounted right now.
It's $13.99 Spritz when you're out anyway.
Yeah,
but if you think about it, like
nice bottle of Prosecco or wine.
Yeah.
If you're going to make spritzes, you got to buy a bottle of Prosecco, which is like $20 or more depending on what kind you're getting. Then you got to buy the Aperol or the Saint Germain, and that's $20. Then you got to get the soda water, and you can't make that many spritzes with 1 bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah.
But I also think it's important to note we have 12-ounce cans. Like a traditional spritz is usually poured into a 6-ounce glass. So you're really getting 2 glasses in 1 can.
It's a 2-for-1 special.
It's a twofer, you know? So
I noticed that in my last cocktail I had a twofer. I filled it up twice.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh. Genius.
Yeah.
You people are genius.
I don't know if you can tell, but the can, if you love like all of the Instagrammable stuff you see about Italy, but the stripes on the box are supposed to be like the stripes you see at the beach clubs and on the umbrellas. Like,
this is what they do in the Amalfi Coast. They do stripes under their umbrellas. A girl
That's
can dream.
cute. I know. Mari wants to just live in Europe.
I do. I want to live there.
I
Yeah,
support
I
you.
see that happening for you.
Yeah.
I feel that's your vibe, sis.
You're
It
dressed
is
big
fine.
up.
Like I said, I identify as European. I could just kind of work, find my thing.
Yeah.
Take a little siesta, have a little Aperol Spritz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe take my top off on the beach.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I know. I went to Spain
know.
one time and I was
Dress
like,
trying
oh,
to live
everyone
that
has
life.
their
Dress
tits.
for the job you want to have.
Yeah,
and you're in
exactly.
it.
100%.
I'm tired.
I know. Tired.
That would be a
Okay,
great
well,
series, you guys, like podcasting from the Italian coast next summer.
It's
Oh
a
my-
write-off, isn't it? It's a write-off.
I know. I feel like the next episode we have to do it elsewhere by beach.
Yes,
Full drink.
just
No.
a topless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full,
Maybe
full
like
drink topless.
maybe like 3 or 4 deep.
Yeah.
You
That'd
know,
be
get a little
nice.
silly.
Yeah, get a
little buzz,
really good
nice
episode
little
going.
buzzy buzz.
And what do you guys see? Like when you thought of this brand, like what's your 5-year goal? I mean, you guys accomplished so much in one.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, I think for me, listen, like this has been a true ride for us, but it's been really kind of cool. Like, listen, it's a family business. We're doing this from like with zero experience together. So it's been a grind, but it's been really rewarding. And I think we're just so excited to be able to see such good response in such a short period of time. So for me, it's like, I want to get our spritzes in the hands of like anyone and everyone everywhere. You know what I mean? So for me, I think it's continuing to innovate. We have some innovation in the pipeline, new flavors, variety packs, you know, maybe a little spin into a different category, but still in the same realm. We're playing around with some ideas.
Yes.
But really just continuing to push the brand and getting more people to know the brand, you know?
That's so fun.
Well, when I go back home, I have about 100 family members who are all functioning alcoholics. So we're going to get everybody hooked.
I know these are really cute. I like just want them in Nashville just because this is like my vibe. It's like, I mean, I guess there's no age limit to it, right? It's more of like a taste thing. But the older I've gotten, the more I like less sugar and like just really care about like what is in a glass.
100%.
So,
That's important.
I mean, I guess that's ageless, but for somebody that's like around our age, this is just like so important, you know, to drink something that you enjoy and you don't feel like shit about it at all.
We also felt too like it's really hard to get that full body cocktail experience in a canned drink.
Yes, I
think
agree with
most of the other canned cocktails on the market are seltzers, or they're very light. They only use like 5 to 7%, juices. We have like 35% juice in our drinks, which is like that's the most expensive part of anything. That's why most brands don't put that much into it.
That's because we weren't in this space before. We just formulated it for the way that we wanted it to taste. Like other people early on were like, that's a whole lot of
crazy.
juice. That's going to be really expensive. We're like, doesn't matter. Tastes great.
Well, right. Yeah. And that's the point of creating, right? You're like creating, you're trying to find your tribe. This is what you like. And there's lots of other people that are going to enjoy the same thing and they'll want the same thing out of a cocktail. And they want to be able to have multiple cocktails, not break the bank, not feel like shit the next day. So you're just creating like your community, which is great.
That was a bit of like one of the bigger challenges for us early on, is because we were using all these premium, ingredients in our drink, which therefore as like a very small new company, like our pricing had to be a little bit higher. And so I think for like the consumer, it was like, well, why are you this expensive when I could get this for, X amount of dollars, less? People don't know the back end side of it.
Of course.
And I also don't think people really, I think people do care about ingredients, but like things about like juice volume and like other things like that, you don't really think about, but those are big parts of what make, canned cocktails good or not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think there's also just like a little bit of a veil. Like a lot of people don't fully understand, like in the canned cocktail space, it's like agave wine or malt liquor. Like people don't really get that. And those are cheaper ingredients that like make you feel terrible. So we were really specific not to do that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely like an education process too to the consumer is what we're learning is like, you can have a beautiful brand, you can have a great product, but I think there's a little bit of education that also goes along with explaining why and how your product is premium compared to others, and which we're trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, and you don't really like think more about what's in your food than you do, or like your beauty products than you do what's in your cocktail right? I mean,
Yeah, I think a
kind
lot
of
of
do.
people are kind of getting on.
No,
a
the
nice
the
little-
trend is it's people are they want to know, why are we all dying?
It's important.
What's happening?
Why are they trying to kill us? Out
Yeah.
there? Like, what are these ingredients that I'm putting inside of my body right
100%.
now? Really important.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, great. I really think you guys did such a beautiful job.
Thank you.
But to dive into some like fun beauty moments.
No, let's do it.
Usually during the podcast, we like to do a little rapid fire moments.
Ooh. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
I know they're so random. They make no sense, but they're so much fun. But let me start off by the first question. What was your favorite drink before you even discovered what a Spritz was?
Before I even knew what like an Aperol Spritz was?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was a wine drinker, but I would always turn my wine into like a spritzer. So I would have like a glass of white wine, but I would always put ice in it. I would always add club soda to it. I even did that with red wine. So that's why like when I did this, it was like, this is very organic for
It
me.
tracks.
I always loved a spritz. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
would turn anything into a
Like
spritz.
a sangria.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love.
I think for me, probably rosé, white wine.
Okay. Okay.
And then when I was feeling wild, a margarita.
I mean, you give me a few tequila shots, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
My shirt, one tequila shot, my shirt's off.
Yeah, I know.
it's
One
like-
tequila shot. It doesn't matter what I'm
Unhinged.
drinking anymore. Yeah, I'm
Unhinged.
drinking
I don't
toilet water.
enjoy them, just so you know.
Oh.
I actually want to throw up when I have them, but there's something that just takes over. When
I
I
know.
love
The
them.
party
The
monster.
party monster comes out.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
party monster
let's
comes
go.
out. Yeah.
Party
Yeah.
monster.
I hate every time it's in my mouth. I'm like, do I just swallow it? Oh God, do I just swallow it? Blech.
yeah, then
the
you
best
just
night
pick
ever.
it up to next level and you're having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
never going to be sober.
Good.
I
Great.
don't want to
I
be
love
sober.
that for you.
I want to be a sober person.
Okay. Favorite nighttime products or favorite nighttime product? Just one.
One that I have to always go to sleep with is like a lip mask.
Okay.
I cannot
The
go to sleep
Laneige
unless
or the
lip-
Laneige.
That's the one I have in my nightstand. I kind of
Yeah.
play around with a couple, but that's like an OG for me.
Yeah.
The Laneige.
It's
The niche is
pink.
great.
It's pink.
Oh,
Okay.
it's blue. There's blue.
They have a couple different colors.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Mal?
I think for me, Tata Harper, their face oils. I really like when I go to bed. I want my face to be like just shiny,
Glazed donut. Glazed
glazed
donut.
donut.
Okay. Favorite daytime product.
Oh, I know mine.
Go for it.
Elta MD skincare, the sunscreen with the tint in it.
Yeah.
It's like my foundation. I wear it day, night.
Yeah.
I would sleep
That's
in
a
it.
great one.
My favorite day, you know what? I feel like I rotate a lot on my products. Like I have so many products that I love. But you know what's one that I actually really love when I don't want to do like makeup? It's what is it? Color Science 3-in-1 under eye.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, love it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're funny. They're not funny, but like their brand is interesting because it's not a ton of shit. There's not like a huge Rolodex of products, but the ones that they do really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I love, and I like always feel like it makes me just feel awake. My eyes aren't heavy, and it's
Yeah.
just like, and it's SPF too.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Least favorite glam trend ever. Any genre, any decade, whatever. Least favorite glam trend.
For me, I think it's like white under eyeliner in the eye in the water.
Oh, I still do that.
White liner.
What? Emma does that to me all the time.
Okay, then maybe I do. I don't know.
I think it has to be done right. Like you don't want it to look like
No,
Easy for
not
me.
bright white.
Yeah.
Bright white is like the nude.
yeah.
Giant like caterpillar fake lashes. Fake
Mhm.
lashes are not for me.
Like 10 years ago when lash
Is that a
extensions
trend?
first started.
Yeah. Is anyone still doing that?
Like,
You mean
oh,
Oh,
ever?
yeah. Oh, I'll see it. I'll see it.
Ever, ever,
Wow.
ever.
happening in the streets.
It's
Yeah.
literally happening in the streets.
You ever been to Antioch?
You're gonna have some bitches drinking this and also flapping away with
I
eyelashes.
know.
So
Dude, maybe
we're
we
grateful for
love
them.
100%.
We love
If you're
them.
drinking our spritz, we love them.
Yeah,
Keep doing you.
you do you,
Um,
girl.
You do.
I
See you
yeah.
later.
Now I can't really think of another one on the top of my head.
Oh my god, I feel like I have so many. Okay, if you can choose one product to be with you, like only one product, and that's all you can use ever, what would it be?
To me, honestly, it's that Maybelline under eye thing that I love. I have this
Yeah,
like under
that
eye
one's really
like,
good.
What's it
The
called?
Maybelline eraser concealer.
Oh,
It's
the
so
magic
Bungee
eraser.
tip?
With the spongy top.
Oh.
I haven't tried that
I
yet.
haven't tried those in years.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
They actually are very good. I think honestly, my lips being dry kill me, so I have to have something just like always moisturizing my lips.
My lips being dry kills you.
Yeah, even your lips are dry and crusty, it really throws me off.
She's like, Mallory, you look really dry.
You
right
look-
Yeah, she's like, your lips are
Stop.
so crusty. I'm like, I can't right now. I don't.
Worry
I don't
about your own
have
lips, honey.
knees on my hip.
Best advice somebody's ever given you.
Oh my gosh. Just do it.
Nike.
Nike. Just do it.
I do love that. I think someone wants to be like, there's room for everyone. Like, you know, you're always going to have competition. There's always, I mean, and if you let that stop you from trying something or thinking you're going to be less than or inferior to, like, there's always going to be room for people to succeed simultaneously too, which I think also is like a really cool, empowering feeling to like not go into the headspace of entrepreneurship of like, I don't know, it just helps you feel like better. There's space for everyone. There's always room.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a good one. Okay. What about your biggest ick?
When it comes to what?
Anything. Men, people online, celebrities, business
My God.
situations. Your biggest ick.
I just hate
Socially unaware people.
Yeah.
It bothers
Good
me.
one.
Like, have some awareness. Like,
Good
and
one.
it has to do with everything in life. Like, you
Yeah.
have to. I'm such a aware person of
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
but almost to my detriment. It's probably what causes a lot of my anxiety, to be honest.
Maybe.
I
But
see
I
you.
just
I
think
see
people
you
who are
in
just
that.
like not socially aware and like, yeah, that has to be one of them for me.
I think for me it's just like people who are just like negative for the sport of being negative. Like I feel like when we accomplished big things, we were like, oh, you got Target, like let's see how you do when you get there. I'm like, why are you gonna write that on my LinkedIn post that we just got Target? Like just celebrate it.
Yeah.
That's an ick for me.
People are so damaged. I don't even know how to. People are so dumb.
It's just because they're hurting inside. That's all.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people.
Yeah. We all said that at the same time.
Yeah.
Your biggest guilty pleasure.
Bluebell chocolate ice cream.
Love
and
that.
a good Housewives marathon.
Girl.
Whew.
Mari quit the Housewives
quit.
a while ago.
I quit,
I can't quit them.
I quit about 6 years
I
ago.
can't.
For me, it's one or two things. It's either Wendy's or
Wendy's spicy chicken.
Their spicy chicken sandwich.
It's so good.
like
Bro.
Wendy's spicy chicken. I'm home alone, and then like I'm
Get out.
rotting.
Get out
I'm
of here.
rotting
See you
on the
later. Bye.
couch.
Yeah, rotting.
Rotting from the
Yeah.
inside out.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what I do though? I'll get the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's and the fries from McDonald or Burger King.
Whoa!
Love that.
Oh wow.
Power
Do a little
move. You're
double
making a
dip.
double
Mad
stop?
a double dip.
A little
Yeah.
double dippy doobie.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
mean, dipping the French fries into a chocolate frosty
Nothing
also
like
is
it.
a play.
Nothing like it.
Yum.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Divine.
I'm hungry.
If what would the movie title be to your life?
I'm so bad at these types
Your
of things.
face.
Freaky
I can't.
Friday.
Freaky Friday. Is that what you said?
Okay, for my life. Oh my gosh, what's yours?
Turn this around.
I turn this around on you.
I know.
Fuck.
This is hard.
Oops.
Yeah.
Maybe mine.
How did I get here?
I know.
How did I get here?
Right now, it's definitely like, wait, where did I just put that? What was I doing? Because I can't remember shit right
Wait,
now.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what
Mine would be
time?
like oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, oopsie doopsie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know.
That's a good question. I want to marinate on that too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's a
That's a
very
good one.
deep. That's not a rapid fire. That's a
Not
deep
good.
guy.
I know. Well, I kind of mix in a little bit of the, a little bit of this and a little
Yeah,
bit of
I
that.
like it.
Okay, here's an easier one. What's your go-to lip combo?
Ooh, I have so many that I like. Today I went Road lip liner in color Twist, I think.
Okay.
And then honestly for my lip balm, anything balmy,
Anything
creamy,
wet.
Yeah.
and I need it to feel Laneige, but it doesn't have to be Laneige. It can be like,
Okay.
Are
know?
you not into oils? You don't like lip oils?
I like lip oils. I like the
Okay.
Merit lip oils a lot, but
Okay.
I do feel like sometimes the thicker balms last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
there's
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's
There's more
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Like with your hair. I like the summer. It's always in I feel like my hair is always my lip gloss. That's why I don't like them glossy. But I like Summer Fridays and then the Lip Cheat by.
I like. You might really enjoy Mara. Have you heard of that brand, Mara?
Oh, those are so pretty. Those are
what is it?
It's the cleanest brand, and it's just like a couple of things, a couple skincare products, and like these colored lip oils in a tube, not even like in a there's no applicator, and she only has like a couple colors, but they just like nourish your lips so well. Because I don't like feeling gloss, and I get over like certain things, or like if there's too much petroleum in it, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's like not the point. But I also love the Olay Hurricane. How do you say it?
Oh, I have that one. The Olay Henrik. That's what I do love.
Those
I just
are fantastic.
Love that one.
And those are also tinted.
Like a mauve sort of color, and it's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, and Buxom just came out with a bunch of lip oils, which are pretty sexual.
I like this line that they just sent us right now, which is very similar.
YSE.
Yeah, YSE.
Oh yeah, that's Molly Sims one, right?
You know what's so funny?
Oh, it's Molly.
Got this. What?
Molly Sims owns this?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Oh.
She did a good job. They're beautiful.
Yeah, she did a good job.
I need to try those. I just got this one sent in like a little PR package. It's so good, but all it says on it is lab sample. And I don't know what brand this is from. And it's killing me.
It's like when
how are you going to get another one?
From the lab to my hands.
It's a pretty color though.
It is very good. I need to figure out who sent this to me and shout them out.
Did you Google it?
No,
maybe that's what it's called.
It was in a PR box that got unpackaged, and like the note or probably got missing. It went missing.
Damn.
So I don't know what brand sent it, but it's so good.
Okay, and last question I have for you is, what would you give? Like, what advice would you give? Starting a brand is hard. Starting anything is hard. This was hard for us. It took us. Like, you're not ready until you're ready, right? But like, what you guys were saying earlier, like there's so much competition, there's room for everybody, but like the push to do it though is, I mean, I'm sure it helps because like you guys are essentially, you feel best friendy to me, but you're also family, and like I'm sure it helps, right, having somebody next to you that you're like, don't worry, I won't let shit crumble, and you won't let shit crumble, and everything's gonna be okay because we have each other. But some people don't have that, and some, like, we all just get so stuck because their lives look so fucking perfect and everything looks great online. It's just hard. I know it's hard to do it all.
I think having
so what is the best advice, I guess, if you were to tell somebody that's like, I want to start my own alcohol brand, or I want to start a beauty brand, or I want to do whatever?
I could not do it alone. Like, I would say, like, either get like a great team or like another co-founder, because it's really like, I always applaud people who are solo founders. It is a lonely journey if you're a solo founder. So I would say like having a really great team around you, because it's hard. Like, I feel like we even say this, like we don't like even, we accomplish big things and we don't even celebrate them because we're just like
on to the next
thing that we're doing. We're like, we should all probably get together and have drinks to celebrate our Target national launch.
That's so
so massive.
So huge.
I think something for me that actually Mallory, like this is like a great, having a co-founder that like gets you and like is encouraging, and like we balance each other, I think, very well. But like I'm kind of the over analyzer and the very detailed focused person, and I have to make sure everything's perfect, and like I'm that kind, that's how my mind works, right? And I think early on is like, oh no, I want to make sure this is perfect, our branding's perfect, our thing is perfect. And I think Mal's like, we have to just go. Like if you wait until the perfect time, that perfect time may never come, because if you're this type of person, you're always going to find something else that you could do differently or better. And I think a lot of times that stops entrepreneurs from actually launching.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because they spend so much time in the weeds trying to make sure they're ready. Sometimes you just got to go.
Yeah.
You just got to figure it out on the way, along the way. And I think that's kind of what we did.
Yeah. Well.
And that's usually what happens is you figure it. That's how you learn too.
Yeah.
Like you figure it out along the way while it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also just like trusting your gut and not feeling, I don't know if this is like somehow related to imposter syndrome, but what I have found is like basically no one has any idea what they're doing in any sort of field.
Oh.
So just going, like, doing your best and always treating people well, and just like being a good person generally, and things happen, I think, for you.
Yes.
I think that's a really great lesson too. It's like depending on your industry, but like every industry is somewhat small in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like treat people well, work hard. And I think like just to that point, like you always want to make sure you're leading with, you know, kindness, respect. Obviously, like we're all entrepreneurs and we're hardworking and we want to get our shit done and we want things to be great, but like never burn bridges along the way.
Yeah.
And I think that's just really important to remember because listen, it's a stressful journey and there's going to be times where we all have our moments, but I think just always remaining like, I think grateful and like appreciative of the people that work and are supporting and are around you is very, very important.
I think it's helpful too, like just owning, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, it's Mallory here for St. Spritz. I have no idea about X, Y, and Z, but I'm interested in being
Don't
on
be
your
afraid
airline.
to ask.
Yeah.
So many of us are so scared to ask a question when we're newbies into a category because we don't want to look silly or dumb. And but like people don't mind. Just ask. You know what I mean?
I think you get a little more respect when you go, I actually don't know the answer to this, and I would love to learn so that in the future, now I will always know what the answer is.
100%.
Yeah.
We all just out here just trying to figure it out, doing the best we can.
Yeah, no,
You know,
literally.
it's funny. Mal and I will be on these calls and they'll be like dropping all these like what are the acronyms or YPG. We're like, I'm sorry, could you just tell me what that means really quick? Just write this down and remember it.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, let me get my briefcase out.
Yeah, you're like, ASAP,
my Rolodex.
STD, BYOB. I have no idea what
Mergers and acquisitions.
We're
like, sorry, we're still learning, but like, we're with you.
Yeah. I know there's so much to learn about business, and every genre of business is the same but so different. So I can't even imagine, especially when you've never dipped your toe in the behind the scenes of the booze industry. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
It's a beast.
I can only imagine.
It's the wild, wild west out here.
It's the wild, wild west.
Oh, I'm sure.
I can't even imagine.
So is podcasting, I'm learning. I'm like, oh, this shit is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just signed with iHeartRadio, which is like so massive and so fun. Yeah, because we just started this, it feels like, but it's the wild, wild west.
Yeah.
100%.
It's all working for yourself, all these industries. I should have just been a dentist. What was I doing?
You would have hated that.
I know. We would hate ourselves.
You
and
can't
hate
be
our
sipping
lives.
booze with your GM, just like hang out.
Although you
I
can
know.
have a totally like bespoke dentist office, like you're instead
Serving
of a cone,
spritzes.
you're wearing that. People are getting
Cute.
spritzes.
Oh, I would be the funniest. I would love to.
You'd be the funniest dentist.
but
Everyone gets laughing gas in
Oh my God, laughing
Dr.
gas in the
Mari's
lobby.
office.
Yeah.
Laughing gas and spritzes.
Yeah.
I love laughing
I
gas.
know.
I'm like, I think I have a cavity. They're like, your teeth look good. I'm like, well, let's just get a little check.
Let's go.
Well, just give me the laughing gas and just look, will you, please?
You were just there 4 days ago. Well, it's this. We're on this.
Found a
routine.
little bit.
Yeah.
I got 20 minutes.
Yes. Well, let's all say what we're grateful for this last little moment. And thank you guys again for coming on. And it's so good to see you, Jojo. I haven't seen you in like so long. But what are you guys grateful for?
Oh my God. Grateful for my co-founder, my family, my support system. I think we both have been incredibly lucky to have like supportive husbands and family and like
that helps.
Just grateful that we get to do it together.
Yeah.
I think it would have been really hard to do it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. And grateful for you guys for having us on here to share our story.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I think for me, what I found is I listen to podcasts every day. And like when I hear a founder story, I'm like, that's awesome. I never knew this person, but I'm bought in. Like I'll be at Target or somewhere. I'm like, I'm buying that just because I heard that. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to chat with us. And
absolutely. We obviously I'm grateful for Mari, and I'm grateful for this like fun. We have such fun jobs, and now we get to kind of take it. Because she also does makeup and hair. I do makeup and hair as well, but she does makeup and hair. And so we just literally get to have our friends on and chat. And I also love podcasts. We both listen to a lot of podcasts, and there's all kinds of genres. But what we're trying to do is just like bring joyfulness and giggly, silly things, kind of easy listens, because the world is dark and it can be scary. And we just want people to like giggle while they listen about a new brand or some tricks and hacks for glam. Like we're just trying to make people laugh and bring joy. So that's what's kind of, I'm grateful for that.
Oh, big time. Yeah. There's nothing for me. Connecting with other people is my biggest. That's why I was put on this earth. It's hard to over Zoom to get to really know you guys. And I'm such a
nice thing we'll have to do it in person.
Yeah.
In-person connection.
Yeah, next time you guys, if you guys are ever here, we'd love to have you in the studio and we can really do it.
But I'm grateful for you guys to be able to take the time out of your busy schedules to, take this hour with us and support us. And
we're small business.
I do this anytime. Some of one of our best podcasts. What are we doing tonight?
I know, Mallory, if you're like super into podcasts, I feel like you would giggle. There are some episodes that are so unhinged.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do a deep dive.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you some
and
of the.
I need a giggle because I feel like I'm like in the thick of just kids and work, and it's like when sometimes during those rots, I just need to giggle.
Yeah.
I need a raw giggle.
Great.
And it's fun because we're getting to, there's some people that we've already known that are our friends. And then there's some people that I don't know. And it's just like, we're having real honest conversations just naturally how you would getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
So it's not like this like interview type situation or this like really like, it's just real. It's real.
Yeah. It's like, oh, cool.
Really
You guys started a brand? Dope. Tell us about it.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm just going to drink pregnant while you're telling me about it.
I love this.
St. Spritz does not support.
Oh, yeah.
Please read our warning label on the back.
Oh, yeah.
She's responsible for herself and
I don't
herself
believe
only.
you. Where does it say it on the package? I don't believe
actually
you.
is on there.
Contains alcohol.
Not in Italy.
Consume while pregnant.
Not in Italy.
Oh,
Anything goes.
yeah,
on the
I think
coast. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. I think a couple of 2 tree glasses of wine is fine. I think it's good for you, actually.
But here's the most important question. How are the men on the Amalfi Coast?
Ugh.
Well, we're both married.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
looking when I was there.
Yeah, but you're not dead.
You have eyes. You're not dead.
I feel like Europe in general, though, like even places that have a deep European influence, like St. Bart's or whatever, is like people just spend more time putting themselves together. Like they're dressed better, their hair is more kept. Like everybody just looks better.
They're usually tan too.
Everybody's
Naturally
and
tan.
they have accents.
Hot.
Too.
Dark hair.
Sometimes I just tell my husband to talk to me in like a different accent, and I'm just
Hot.
like,
Jojo, mi amor.
honestly, his Australian accent is the best that he can do.
Oh, he's Australian?
I go Aussie with him.
Wow.
Wait,
Not in a
your
freaking
husband's
way,
from
guys. Just in
Australia?
general.
Learning something new about the sister-in-law day.
No. Oh no.
We're
That's
gonna get
hot.
dinner time. Hey, mate. He's like, what? You told her.
I do love a good little accent, you know.
That's hot.
Australian accents are hot. Everyone knows it.
Oh,
It's all right.
wow.
It's all right.
I know. I can't. I
No,
can't
it's
do
pretty
it.
embarrassing. Give it a shot, though, Taryn.
No, I can't.
No, go ahead.
Arnar.
that's not it.
Arnar. Guys, do you
No.
That's why I love Love Island UK better than the rest. Just like any European accent is just better. Makes everyone
Like, it
funnier,
doesn't matter.
like
You could be a
hotter.
6, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's all right, Jojo.
Yeah,
How
you
you
shoot
doing,
up to a
babe?
10
You're
real
like,
fast.
Yeah, you're a 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, very true.
5 to 10 real fast.
Yeah. I'm like, and I'm going to have sex with you.
Oh, great. Well, you guys have a great rest of your Friday. I almost forgot which day it was because that's where I'm at.
Oh my gosh, it's Friday.
Thanks,
Yes,
y'all. This was
queen.
so much fun. We hope we get to do this in person with you guys soon. And just thanks for being
Oh my God,
so
love that.
fun. Yeah,
Yes.
Thank you
Oh my
for
God,
being so
absolutely.
fun.
Absolutely.
Zooms are a weird. Oh God, breaking shit. Zooms are a weird thing. I know.
Well, thank
Oh
you
my
guys.
God,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Yeah, thank you guys. And really quickly, it's just St. Spritz on Instagram.
At
If you want
St.
to
Spritz,
follow.
sold nationally at Target and along with other retailers. If you're looking to see where we are in store near you, you can go to our website and you go to the
SaintSpritz.com.
Find Us tab. You can just type in
Okay,
your zip
perfect.
code and it'll show you where we are.
And
Perfect.
ask
We're
any
just going to
store
blow
you
it
go
up.
to. If you ask any store that you like to shop at, say, hey, can you order this? Because sometimes they can.
Oh, that's cool. Love that. Okay,
I
great.
love that. I'm going to go everywhere.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
Gal.
know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Get a little